Hi everybody. Today I'm going to give you a tour of my latest watercolor and sketchbook. It's actually a travel journal and it's from our vacation this summer in 2023. And first I'll go through kind of how I made the book. I always start out with two sheets, front and back, of a real heavy cardboard or chipboard or that type of a thing, like you get on the back of old tablets. It needs to be quite sturdy or it's just going to warp. Or this is chipboard that I buy just at a Hobby Lobby or Michael's or that type of a place. And you can see it's pretty heavy. And you're going to be cutting two pieces, one for the front, one for the back, of whatever type of cardboard you are using. And then I cover mine. This is a piece of paper and this is a piece of paper. I go to like Hobby Lobby or Michael's and it's called Scrapbook paper and I really love to use that. It works really well. This is kind of a sample of one of them you can find. Really cool designs, and this one sort of like postmarks and such. It kind of speaks of travel, and there are other ones you can find. And also another way that I use covers is I will take a map. This is one of the Yukon, but I will take a map specifically of where we are going or where we've been if I'm doing it later, and use that for my cover paper. And also I have this is very old World Atlas, and it's just falling apart and I just don't care about it anymore. So I will rip it up and use sheets that, like if we're going to Hawaii or something, let's just say that. And so I'll go, to find the Hawaiian Islands and put that on the cover, and I think that adds a lot. So anyway, so then I would use glue. I just brush it on and then put the paper on there and let it adhere and dry really well. So then you have your front and your back, and then you're going to be cutting watercolor paper, whether it's cheap paper, expensive paper, whatever watercolor paper you like to use, or if you're just sketching or using watercolor pencils or regular pencils, colored pencils, you can it doesn't have to be watercolor paper, but that's what I use because I always do some watercolor in there. And you're gonna cut those to size, and I cut them just a little bit smaller than my covers. I'm gonna cut those, and then I'm gonna I'm gonna punch holes. 3 holes. I usually do 3 holes. You can use this, or they also make hole punches where you can cut all 3 of these at the same time. And I do have one of those, and they are pretty cool. It really shortens the time and gets it very, very accurate. So anyway, I do all of that, and then as we go, I sketch, and I just kind of point out things that we might care about later when we go back and revisit it. I'm a big birder, so I'm always putting bird lists in here, and I talk a lot about the weather or the campgrounds, or if we're just roughing it. Here I talk about like the wind was really, really blowing, and so on and so forth. But anyway, this is the travel journal from just our most recent trip, and I will do a page by page at the end of this. And also don't forget that down below you will see a list of all of the YouTube videos that I've done, and some of them are instructional and some of them are just tours of just fun projects or travel journals and so on. Just check out that list, and you may want to look at some other ones. But anyway, we're going to do a page by page next, and that's going to be it for this book. I hope you enjoy this, and come back and see me another time. I forgot, I should have also added that these are the rings that I put these books together with, and these come in all different sizes, and you can get the link below if you want to order some of them. They're really great, and I use those in a lot of my books.